Thank you, Lee. Well, it's been a while without Gator football.
The Gators will be back in action this weekend, but not at home. WUFT's Bree Maxwell will tell us more about the game.
That's right, ladies. The Gators have possibly the biggest game of the year on Saturday. When we come back, I'll tell you more about the Florida-Georgia rivalry. Don't go anywhere. Sports is up next. Welcome back to sports. I'm Bree Maxwell. The Florida Gator football team will look to turn its season around in a big game on Saturday against Georgia. It will be the 95th annual meeting between the two schools. There will be added pressure for the Gators, who have lost their last two games. However, the team could have some good news with the return of some key players. As of yesterday, Josh Hammond, Kadarius Toney, and Tyree Cleveland all practice. On the defensive side, Jabari Zuniga is still questionable, but Jeremiah Moon is expected to be back with the team. Coach McElwain says that they have taken advantage of the off week, and those players will continue to be monitored this week.
It's an opportunity to hopefully get yourself healthy a little bit and get some guys ready to go for the game.
The Bulldogs also had the luxury of a bye week this week. However, the run game for Georgia does not need much work. Nick Chubb leads the Bulldogs in rushing yards with 107 carries for 688 yards and 8 touchdowns. Right behind him is fellow senior running back Sony Michel. He has 492 yards off 68 carries for 6 touchdowns. Saturday could be a ground battle between these two SEC teams. Kickoff is at 3:30. We are down to the final two teams in Major League Baseball. Tonight, the LA Dodgers and Houston Astros will kick off the 2017 World Series. There are a lot of perks that come with being in the World Series. One of those includes custom bats. Yesterday, the well-known bat manufacturer Louisville Slugger began production for both teams. 2 custom-made bats will be given to each player that swings a Louisville Slugger. Upon completion, the bats are stamped with the player's name. This year, maple bats is the wood of choice for the majority of players. Louisville Slugger has been making bats for the World Series since 1903. As to the matchup, this will be the first time 2 teams with over 100 wins will face off in a World Series since 1970. Both teams will face tough pitching and hitting. For the Astros, Jose Altuve has come up big in the postseason. He has 16 hits and 40 at-bats and is batting .400. Dodgers ace Clayton Kershaw will face this potent Astros lineup.
Starts with Altuve and Correa in the middle of that lineup. They're both exceptional baseball players, and really all the way down. They got a lot of guys that swing the bats well, and no, I mean, I'm not going to do anything differently, I guess, except try and not give up a home run and strike a few guys out.
The Astros will start Dallas Keuchel on the mound. He enters the game with a 2.60 ERA in postseason play. Kershaw's postseason ERA is 3.63. The first pitch is at 8:09, and you can catch coverage of the game on ESPN Gainesville 98.1 FM beginning at 7. Over on the hardwood, Florida's 2 NBA teams have gotten off to a good start. First, with the Miami Heat, last night the team took on the Atlanta Hawks at home. Shots from downtown and big post play proved to be the difference in the game. Whoa, let me see that one again in slow motion. That was just 2 of Josh Richardson's 21 points for the game. Wing Ellington also chipped in 6 threes for the Heat. Ellington did his damage in the second quarter. Miami's 13 first-half threes set a franchise record. The Heat are back at home tomorrow to take on the Spurs. And in Central Florida, the Orlando Magic return home to take on the Brooklyn Nets. The Magic are coming off a big road win against the Cavaliers. On Saturday, big man Nikola Vucevic has a lot to do with the Magic's success. He had 23 points in the team's 114-93 win over the Cavs. When the team took on the Nets on Friday, Vucevic had a career-high 41 points and grabbed 12 rebounds. He will look to have another impressive game tonight in front of a home crowd. Tip-off is set for 7. Well, ladies, sports is almost over, but I have one more thing I've got to show you guys. Last night, Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz took a fourth-quarter snap in the shotgun formation and dropped back to the pass. The Redskins ran a blitz, and it looked like he was sacked, but he wiggled out of the crowd and turned up the field for a 17-yard gain and a first down. The Eagles would finish off the Redskins 34-24 and improve their record to 6-1. And with that win, the Eagles are now leading the NFL in wins. How crazy was that play last night?
That was pretty crazy. Wow, I can't believe he escaped from that pass.
Yeah, he just kept running.
Thanks, Bree.